Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time it is for you. Good day. Welcome to a late Friday night stream. Sorry, I wanted to stream a lot earlier, but I really wasn't feeling well. Still not doing too well, but I'm tired of putting off doing the Honkai Star Rail 2.1 story. I really want to get into it. I haven't done any of it. Been saving it for the stream, and we're going to do that tonight. Oh, and yes, Silly is here with us tonight.
Howdy.
She has gone through the story. Have you finished the story yet?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no need to spoil any, no risk of spoiling anything for her. What is going on with my chat? Disconnected. Let's see if I can fix that. Hold up, let's get this chat working. Okay, Silly, can you type something, please?
Let's see.
There is a big delay because I've been having drop framed issues. Even just before this stream and during this stream, I've been having drop framed issues. It's just, I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's not my OBS because I'm using the same settings I always do, and it's just all over the place. Why? Okay, chat seems to be working, and I am developing a really bad lisp, and I don't understand why.
Well,
I mean, you hear it, right? This lisp.
I don't, but that could just be because of me.
Right. But before we go to the story, because I also been putting this off,
Do you want to enter the Forgotten
I'm going to
Hall?
try MLC. I've been holding off on, wait, that's not it. On floor 9s and up until I get Acheron. So let's see how well I do. I normally don't do well in MLC. Let's see here. Is there a quick way to just clear everybody? All right.
Oh yeah.
Go
There's one thing I wanted to say. Like, obviously, I'm not going to give you detail because I don't want to spoil it. But just so you're adequately excited about what you're going to experience soon, I want to let you know that the devs managed to make Hanu even cooler.
That's impossible. Hanu is the coolest guy ever. You cannot make him cooler. There's a limit to how cool anybody could be. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I guess we'll wait and see. But I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. Hanu cooler than what he is? I don't know. Let's see. I want to use dot to ratio. Who's good with dot to ratio? Wait, that's right, I need debuffers. No, this works. Hopefully. We'll see how this goes.
Will of preservation! Enemy ahead. No harm in trying.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Do we still have the upper hand?
I love this music. Trying to be skill point efficient here. I don't think I need a taunt.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
I know this is a big joke, but Acheron's going like, I weep for the departed. People hear I weep for the retarded, I'm not hearing that. Hey, are you hearing that, Celia?
Enemy
It sounded
base
like
net
Departed
markers
to me.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Right.
Ready for another?
Lance at the ready.
Yeah, let's go in and taunt.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
He's one away. Let's do it.
I weep for the departed. It too
Kill
shall
him.
fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Now we're doing the skill points. I don't think we need to taunt.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stand down. Survive
Send him
or
back.
be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
There we go.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time
Sold
for
it
a
out
good
just
old
for that.
counterattack.
Shield it up.
Lance at the ready.
I'm just making noise. I'm not even saying words. Shield held up. Alright, taunt.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Let's
What is he?
begin.
Is it 8? Yeah.
Yep.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nice.
We have the upper hand.
I'm on guard.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Ooh. Massive DOT kill there.
Right.
Slow him.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Nice. Easy. It is just 4-9. I don't know
I'm
why I'm
with
so
you.
impressed.
You learn to know yourself before your enemy. For the theater of the media.
Everyone's a customer.
Recount.
We need to flip this guy first.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Wait, do I remember the right light cone? Because I know I kept switching up his light cone. Okay, yeah, it's the correct one.
I shall be the judge. By the will of the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained. Forget your wallet?
Break him.
Got the defense?
Happy New Year!
Pop him.
Test. Free.
Recount.
Well, everybody still has the shield.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
In the name of Len, a will forged in
I know
ice.
we've been completely ignoring
Never
Piggy.
falter.
I don't know if we should be focusing on her or not.
Dylan the piggy does lots of DOTs to the other guys.
Turn out your pocket!
Yeah, he's gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to kill him in time.
Zero points.
This is serious. I shall be the judge. By the will of the ten lords decree, hereby
I feel like I
ordained.
could be doing a lot better here. Like I feel like I'm playing poorly.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Recount.
Answer me. Free.
Is that all?
Still in denial, I shall be the judge.
Got the defense?
Yeah.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Recount.
Still annoys me that Hanya's buff there does not count
By the
as a
will of
debuff.
The ten lords decree, hereby ordained.
I'm asking questions. Test. Free.
Forget your wallet?
Zero points.
Happy New Year!
Pop him. Just don't hit Hanya.
This ends here.
I shall be the judge.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Your answers?
This is serious. Recount.
Those DLTs are pretty strong.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Free.
I shall be the judge. By the will of the ten lords decree, hereby ordained. Turn out your pockets!
That's funny how he killed himself. But Hanya is on. She's on the last line of her health.
Still in denial.
Test. 0 points. SAS per kib. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
God damn it.
Happy New Year!
Free.
Forget your wallet?
0 points. Answer me. Free.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice. Never falter.
I'm not gonna do this fight again on stream. I'm just gonna go into the story right after this.
Test. 0 points.
Turn out your pockets!
Your answer? Answer me. Free.
Yeah, whatever. I know I could do better. I was just playing sloppy. For now, we got a mission to do. The Devil in Velvet. Talk to Aventurine. You have witnessed a truth that can result in the collapse of Pentaconi, as mentioned by Aventurine. Robin's body starts to disintegrate from the crack in her chest, and is eventually reduced to nothingness in the dream. Aventurine seems to have something to say. Let's see what he has got up his sleeve. And I'm positive that Robin, she's fine. We saw the drip marketing. I don't know if they did that on purpose, as to get, spoiled the story on purpose. But yeah, she's alive. Hey, Tinksy Hunter, how you doing? No, wait, that's not the team I want. This is okay. We got the MC, Acheron. Well, Pale's the only one who's not really involved in the story at all, but I needed to know some Helity, and she's the best.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
It's a fake. I know it's a fake. But how is that possible? Could Robin actually?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened.
Sounds like a lot of
What I
work,
showed
Tinksy.
you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really
Whose
think
memory?
the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Pentaconi has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line.
Makes sense.
Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
And how did you come to that conclusion? If you're saying only the family has the ability to kill people in the dream, because they're kind of like holding on to the restraints of on letting people die, that somehow Acheron can do it.
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
This really is hard to take in. That's just one side of the story. If that's the case, I can't trust anyone. Yeah, we're just taking everything Aventurine is saying at face value here.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Listen, I can't trust either of you two.
Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory
Says the
is a
liar.
real one. And there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison.
Now, people keep talking about the legacy, but does the legacy mean anything to us?
Not really.
Yeah, Firefly mentions like the Timekeeper's legacy. I forget who else mentioned the Timekeeper's legacy, but why do we care about the Timekeeper's legacy?
Like the kind of fake invitations everybody got to come here was basically like an invitation to look for that.
Now wait,
And
was it confirmed that the invitations were fake, or is that accidental spoiler?
Himiko and them thought it was probably fake.
I
Well,
don't
like,
recall that.
or like fake as in not authorized by the family.
So somebody outside of the family sent the invitations out, and those two look for the legacy? I don't remember that at all. It's been a few weeks, so my memory isn't the best. Nope, let's continue.
This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
What? Don't call me friend, by the way. What kind of help? I've got something on right now. I can't trust you. It's not that I can't, I just don't.
That's fine. I'm not forcing you.
No, you're just
I'm really
manipulating
not
things.
asking for much, so why don't you at least hear me out, okay?
Mm.
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. while also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
We want to take advantage of the family's trust in us. The Nameless would never associate with the IPC. A decision like this is way above my pay grade. Yeah, I'm gonna defer to Himiko and Welt on this.
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it.
Wait,
So
what?
long,
Are you
friend.
bribing us?
I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Wait, what did he just give us?
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Okay, yeah, he just gave us 50 grand. It really does feel like a bribe.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
The Nameless cannot turn a blind eye to evil. For Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of this all. Playing it safe seems to be the smarter move. Can I toss a die and let it decide for me? The Nameless cannot turn a blind eye to I can't really speak for all the Nameless. You know what I will.
But you're talking about real evil. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
Did Death kill Robin?
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
Why? Why is it unlikely that there'll be more than one? Do you think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery.
No, she knows what she saw.
I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. the collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
I don't have any other questions.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Alright, back to the scene of the murder.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool sense.
There you
Damn it.
go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
Thank you, or that's it? I don't want to see either of these two. Because I don't want, I don't want to say thank you, but that's it. It implies that I want more from her, but... let's see.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
She still hasn't learned her lesson after Acheron. Cocolito, you still at the hotel in the Dreamscape? Cocolito, Cocolito! Have you run into trouble? We've got separated in the memory zone, but Cocolito is with the memory keeper. I feel so angsty. Help! March, stay calm. Do I need to get off to express the help? Not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need me. The Rovery Hotel in the real world is very calm. Not much happening. I'm done. I finished investigating on my side. Where should we meet? Cocolito! Cocolito, it's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with the family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near the Clocky statue later.
A family rep. Is Himiko...
What is this? Fate's episode? A parting gift from Black Swan. A tiny card numbered 0, seemingly absent from the Black Swan's collection. In the card's art, she cast her gaze into the mist of destiny. If one day you have unfortunately sunk into the memory zone's deep seas without a memo keeper by your side, it will guide you out on my behalf.
Okay.
Alright. Now we can just teleport over to the Clocky statue. Wait. Oh. That was weird.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and and wait for everyone to arrive.
Some time ago, deep in the memory zone.
Better unsheath that blade now.
Oh, we're gonna see the fight!
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
What? You just cut it off? Days ago, Everflame Mansion. I wanted to see the fight. Oh, we get to see what happened to Duke Inferno.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
I don't think he's planning on that.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
He's so cool.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them.
Kids will be kids.
My flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have.
Who's they?
Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
I think that's what he's aiming for.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
I don't know what that word means. She says this as her hand
I'll
gently rests
reveal
on the
the
hilt.
truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Obviously.
May death be the end of your boundless dream,
I get the feeling that he's going to be
guiding you
reborn.
back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Is that Elio?
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knew